All right, what's up, guys? Last week, I was talking about a gentleman who made some comments where he was basically like blaming the audience and critics about like why the Sony Spider Verse kind of situations kind of falling apart, and they're putting it on hold, maybe not making any movies, more movies like Morbius or Kraven or or Madam Web, whatever. Even the Venom movies are affected. Well, come to find out, not long after I made that video last week, that same gentleman has now left Sony. No surprise. You can't do that. And it's like I was going to say, like, if you had legitimate films out there, legitimate movies, and people was like actually like kind of liking them and loving them and everything else, and say like the critics were the only thing that was kind of beating them down, but you had big fan support and all that kind of good stuff, maybe, just maybe you could get away with like comments like that. But you can't really get away with comments like that when your movies are obviously not any good. Morbius became a meme. Kraven has lost at the box office. Madam Web's lost so much money. Even some of the actresses involved in that film talked about how bad that film was. So when you're going to do that kind of thing and put those kind of movies out there and then try to say those comments that he made, it was just really stupid. He was probably like a dead man walking at that point and trying to like make some excuses or whatnot about like why he wasn't doing a good job and why his films were bombing at the box office and everything else. The Venom movies did make some money, but that was the only ones out of the group that really like did anything when it comes to that. That's not animated. That's like just out there movies. It's just disgusting, and you can't just say stuff like that. You can't blame the audience. It's like Coke making a product and then being mad because people don't like it, and then you try to blame them. Oh, it's your taste buds that suck. Like the thing we're putting out here, the product that we have is not any good, or it's good, but it's your taste buds that are the problem. It's just like so stupid and dumb. It doesn't make sense when I see people out there doing this. No, man, if you put a bad product out there, it doesn't matter on any of that if the audience doesn't like it. You're making products for an audience, and the audience has to go and pay that money. And like I said, I think I said this last week, when you don't have that much money and you're sitting back and you're trying to make decisions, you can't like waste money to take your family to a movie that's not any good. And when you put one after the other out that's not very good, people are going to stop showing up and you're going to lose money. And like I said, there's just no way that you can tell me that this guy watched these films after they were made and actually thought they were good, like actually good. Like you can say, oh, there are parts of them that are okay or whatever, and all this kind of stuff, but nah, man, these movies were not good. I mean, I know like art's supposed to be subjective and everything, but it's almost an objective that these movies obviously made money objectively, and obviously they wasn't that good. Like they wasn't good enough to where you could be making statements where you blame the audience and stuff. And he is now gone from Sony. He's not there anymore, and that's what happens to people and some when stuff like this happens. With that being said, please like and subscribe to the channel, do all that stuff, be a coffee member. You can join us on the post credits and all that good stuff. And until next time, peace.